Provision of adequate facilities, training and retraining of staff are some of the efforts injected into the system to reposition the Nigerian Television Authority for better broadcasting within and outside the shores of Nigeria. Director General of the NTA, Salihu Abdul Hamid Dembas, stated this at the 2023 News Management Conference in Abuja. Adebola Brooksline Sunday report.
Senior staff of the news directorate from all NTA stations across the country converged on Abuja for the 2023 News Management Conference. Addressing the forum, NTA Director General Salihu Abdul Hamid Dembos emphasized the need for developmental communication that will pave the way for a more informed, connected, and prosperous future for the organization.
We can design the nuisance that makes it catalyst for social advancement. Transparency, authenticity lies at the heart of impactful communication. How do we navigate the complexities of today's media landscape to ensure our messages resonate with clarity and resonate with truth? This conference provides a platform to exchange insight on best practices and innovative approaches in achieving this deliberate balance.
In the past few months, we have been able to get NTA back to the hearts and the lips of Nigerians. We have just started the journey. Our destination is to make NTA unbeatable, unreachable, and only the source of authentic information.
Ensuring that NTA delivers on its mandate and then keying into modern trends in broadcasting.
One after the other, top management staff of the largest TV network in Africa made inputs in line with information management and dissemination.
In terms of breaking news, in terms of our social media presence, and of course, there's convergence of social and traditional media. NTA is in the lead.
The commencement of the great and golden era of the NTA is now. Please key into this vision of making the largest network in Africa truly unbeatable and a must-watch for all.
They also have the right kind of person on top as DG. You know, when you have professionals who have met to determine how to make their profession better, and in addition they are committed, you're bound to get good results.
And that way, they'll be able to sell Nigeria and carry Nigerians along. At least it becomes easier for government policies, government ideas, government issues to be related to the citizenry.
The NTA News Management Conference is obviously not just a retreat, but also aimed at capacity building to keep practitioners abreast with modern broadcast standards.
NTA is already the station to beat, no matter how everybody is looking at it, because the name is there, the reach is there, and the potential to be whatever we want to be is there.
Last coverage of the off-cycle election has also proved that NTA has what it takes, and we are now seeing what we can do to mold the capacity.
In the recent past, we've noticed that NTA has been breaking out stories that are very authentic and not contestable, not debatable.
The conference cascaded into a technical session for further brainstorming with the aim of getting NTA back to the top where it belongs. Adebola Brooksline, NTA News.
Former INEC chairman, Professor Atayiru Jega, says Nigeria's voter register is the best in Africa, but not perfect. This was at a national policy roundtable on improving the integrity of Nigeria's voter register held in Abuja. Timothy Yusuf reports.
Nigeria's more than 93.4 million voter register is believed to be Africa's largest database of registered voters deployed for 4 general elections, 2011 to 2023. In the last 12 years, the INEC undertook updates and cleanup exercises of the voter register. Despite these efforts, the credibility and accuracy of the voter register remain a key concern for most electoral stakeholders. Yaga Africa convened this roundtable towards addressing the problem.
We feel the best way to address this problem is to facilitate conversations about how to improve the integrity of our voters register.
Former INEC chairman Professor Tahiru Jeka agreed with stakeholders that Nigeria's voter register is in dire need of cleanup, even in the face of the steady growth being made.
Many of the challenges with Nigeria's register of voters are associated with what can be called the human factor. So addressing this human factor will go a long way in improving the integrity of the register, because they are caused by either inefficient, ineffective, careless, uninformed, or compromised work of registration and the other INEC officials, and or the attitude, disposition, and reckless engagement of some politicians with the electoral process.
The round table identified duplications, deceased voters, multiple registrations, errors, and the inclusion of ineligible registrants on the voter register as areas of concern. Timothy Yusuf, NTA News.
The Nigeria Customs Service, NCS, has handed over hard substances, mostly cannabis sativa and tramadol, seized across the nation's borders to the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency, NDLEA. Comptroller General of the service, Adewale Adeni, at the event in Abuja, is asking for the declaration of state of emergency in response to the escalating crisis of drugs and narcotics abuse within Nigeria. Olusheye Adiagbo reports.
The volume of seizures explains the alarming extent of drug abuse, and custodians of the borders say coordinated actions by the enforcement, investigation and inspection units covering area commands, marine units and border stations across the country paid off.
When you see it from afar, you think it's coconut.
Health authorities, including World Health Organization, WHO, have consistently warned against the consequences of unchecked drug abuse, linking it to increase in crime rate, ultimately constituting hindrance to economic development.
Nigerian laws regarding drug trafficking and abuse will be rigorously applied to ensure that justice is served. The battle, therefore, is not for customs or NDLEA alone. It is a battle for a safer Nigeria, and we stand united.
NDLEA is entirely a new NDLEA, and we are not just going to take over this exhibit, but we will take it over and ensure that we will immediately destroy them. The reason being that we are not going to give room for possibility of circulation.
The National Drug Law Enforcement Agency, NDLEA, emphasized it will remain uncompromising in fighting the menace. Both the NDLEA and Nigeria Customs Service pledged to continue synergizing in ensuring those involved in illicit trade are brought to justice. In Abuja, Olusheye Adiagbo, NTA News.
In related development, the Nigeria Customs Service, Ogun Area Command, has generated over 30 million naira in revenue from auctioned, seized, prohibited goods across Ogun State for the month of October 2023. The acting controller of customs, Ogun 1 Area Command, Deputy Controller Hamadu Bello Shwaibu, disclosed this while briefing journalists on the activities of the command at Idiroko, Ogun State. Akim Jimo has more.
Briefing journalists on the activities of the command during the period under review, the acting controller of customs, Ogun 1 Area Command, Deputy Controller Ahmadu Bello Shahibu, stated that the command seized contraband goods worth duty paid value to the tune of over 398.4 million naira.
Our resolve to remain resolute in anti-smuggling fight has enabled the command to record a seizure of 122 items comprising 901 parcels of cannabis sativa, commonly known as marijuana, 500 pieces of foreign used pneumatic tires, more commonly known as Tokubo tires, 23 units of vehicles used as means of conveyance, of means of conveying prohibited goods, and 5 used vehicles commonly known as tokumbo. We had 4,684 bags of foreign parboiled rice, 50 kg each.
He attributed the successes recorded to the zeal, commitment, and determination of the command to suppress smuggling activities, facilitate legitimate trade through intelligence sharing and collaboration among stakeholders. Deputy Controller Shuaibu promised that the area command will continue to work in line with the mandate of the service for improved revenue generation for economic development, to enhance national security and safety on the highway, as well as to protect lives and property. From Idiroko in the Pokia local government area of Ogun State, Akim Jimo, NTA News.
Channel 12 News continues shortly. Stay with us.
UNIFEMGA, third annual national program. Obafemi Awolowo University Muslim Graduates Association, UNIFEMGA, Ogun State Chapter presents the third annual national program with the theme Agricultural Entrepreneurship and Development, Access to Finance and Funding Opportunities. Day, Saturday, 25th November 2023. First Jumada al-Awwal, 1445. Venue, the Crescent Muslim Professional Hall, NTA Abeokuta. Time, 10 a.m. prompt. Special guest of honor, His Excellency Prince Dr. Dakwa Abiodun CON, Governor of Ogun State. Guest of honor, Our Excellency Engineer Noimot Salakoyedele, Deputy Governor of Ogun State. Special guest, Alhaji Salis Shuaib, Senator representing Ogun Central. Keynote speaker, Mrs. Kafilat Araoye, MDCEL, Lotus Bank. Topic, how to access agricultural loans at Lotus Bank. Speakers, Professor Akiloye Jimo Farinde. Topic, agricultural development in Nigeria, and Professor Abdul Latif Sani. Topic, agricultural entrepreneurship. Under the distinguished chairmanship of Professors Sabu Adejimi Adesanya, former Vice Chancellor, Olabisi Onabanjo University, Agowoye, Ogun State, BOT Chairman, Alhaji Rafiu Ebiti, National President, Alhaji Engineer Abdul Fattah Olanlege, Ogun State Chapter Chairman, ESV Tohil Sikirullah Olarewaju, UNIFEMGA, Ogun State Chapter, Third Annual National Program, November 25, 2023. A rewarding experience awaits you. Ma Salam.
'Cause you made us, we are for you.
Join Helen Paul and Frank Dunga as they explore the hills and valleys of Nigeria's vast fertile fields.
Why is rice so expensive?
It is labor intensive.
And discovering future harvest heroes in Nigeria's premier inter-school agricultural quiz competition.
Which of the following is an example of a beverage crop?
Coffee.
Correct.
Catch new episodes on NTA Network every Saturday at 5 p.m. starting 25th November 2023.
This is Farm and Fortune.
Looking for electronics store where you can have value for your money? Oni Electronics is it. Oni Electronics, we offer variety of modern electronic gadgets at affordable price. We are located behind the shopping complex opposite General Post Office, NTA Abeokuta. For inquiries, call 0803-350-6850. At Oni Electronics, we do after-sales service, installation, and giving of advice on how best to handle your electronic gadgets for optimal satisfaction. That's not all. Our goods are examined and tested before you leave our store. We ensure your goods are in good condition. Oni Electronics, quality service, value for money. Patronize us today. Welcome back. And our business news. Federal government requires $35 billion to construct concrete roads across the country. Moves to legalize public finance reforms treasury operations. Details on business news with Suliat Salisu. Popular actor Yul Edochie recounts 2019 car accident mishap that almost claimed his life. As singer Mayoko opens up on his childhood experience. Details and entertainment news with Regina Daniel.
Yo Edochie took his colleague Judy Austin as his second wife, and it has constantly earned him backlash. Actress Chachak, aka husband Austin Fanning, in a post notes that the torment of young Edochie is too much for him. Fanning said that people should let the actor get reward of or otherwise for his actions or inactions instead of the life sentence he is getting from them. Meanwhile, the actor has written an emotional note about how he was involved in a car accident in 2019 and almost lost his life before God revived him. He noted that the second chance he was given was for him to live for God's glory and the betterment of humanity. In the meantime, singer Abeokuta has opened up in a podcast about his experience as a child of a famous actress, Toyin Adewale, while growing up. Abeokuta added that for 4 years in the university, he was intentional about people not knowing who his mom was. That's all on entertainment news tonight. I'm Regina Daniel. Over to the...
And that concludes Channel 12 News. I'm Anyalah Balogo. Good evening.
We go wash plate tire. Farabalẹ̀ now.
Madam, hello lówó wa. Brother, na 3,005.
Màá fún yín ní owó pé káàdì Glo ẹlẹ́gbẹ̀rún 10,000.
Ó yá.
Bring your phone.
Ha! 10,000.
1,000 naira credit. 9 years on to 10,000.
No. All of us don't know about Glo Berekete. Ní ìlọ́po mẹ́wàá nísìnyí.
Ṣé o ti gbọ́? Ìlọ́po mẹ́wàá ló máa gbà lórí ètò bára sórí ohun ìpè Glo Berekete 10 times rẹ̀.
Gbogbo wa la fẹ́ oúnjẹ tó dáa, oúnjẹ tó ń ṣara lóore àti ọ̀pọ̀ ewébẹ̀, ṣùgbọ́n a fẹ́ kó tún dùn kó sì rọrùn. Knorr Cubes àṣírí rẹ̀ nìyẹn tí wọ́n ṣe pẹ̀lú àwọn èròjà bíi adìẹ, ẹ̀fọ́ ìbòlò, ata ilẹ̀ tó kún fún èròjà afáralókun kóúnjẹ rẹ̀ lè dùn kí gbọ́ngbọ́n kan sí i. Ó tún dùn yàtọ̀, kókó ọbẹ̀ gan nìyẹn. Ẹ jẹ́ ká gbóríyìn fún un.
Jẹ́ kí ìyípadà ó bá ọ pẹ̀lú ohun tó ń bẹ nínú abọ́ oúnjẹ rẹ.
Newgate Exclusive Hotel and Event Center will have various rooms for lodging and accommodation, executive suites, double and single chalets. Come and have a 5-star experience in hospitality. We have a bar where we sell varieties of wines and drinks. Our restaurant is second to none with mouth-watering dishes, African cuisine, continental and local dishes, all at affordable prices. Our event space is suitable for all ceremonies, be it social or corporate. We'll have a big parking space and our environment is conducive for all. Our security is watertight and we have 24 hours power supply. We are located at Kwari Road at Abeokuta, Ogun State. You can reach us on 006 081 0672. Newgate Exclusive Hotel and Event Center, the sure bet in hospitality.